Hi everyone, in this video I will be doing an analysis of a recent trade I took on NVDA. In the future I plan to put out many similar videos on recent trades I've taken. These will serve as supplemental videos to any students of mine who have taken my Udemy course, or anyone who's generally interested in markets. At the end of this video, I will leave a link to the video that is the first part of my course for free. So let's get into it. So I'll start by doing an analysis on the total market of the ETF QQQ, also known as the Qs, which is 100 NASDAQ stocks that is commonly used to evaluate the NASDAQ, and that also contains NVDA. So first I'll zoom out on a higher time frame here. We can look at a weekly chart. So here I basically just want to show the October low of 2022 and the double bottom retest there in December 2022. And from here we can see we have higher high, many higher highs and higher lows, indicating a stage 2 upward trend. So we've been in a bullish trend since we broke this lower high in December 2022. So that's the general market sentiment direction. Now focusing on NVDA. Here in the yellow you can see the 200-day simple moving average and the 20-day simple moving average in blue. So we can see that on the 200-day moving average we hold above when in an upward trend, meaning this moving average is highly respected. And then on the secondary trends we sort of oscillate under when it's bearish and over when it's bullish. So the trade I took on NVDA most recently is this buy setup here. And the reason I took this is because, one, we have a long bias. We're in a stage 2 upward trend. Recently, what was this ceiling area became the floor and we bounced. Now, very important to note here, this secondary trend you can see below the 20 MA here, that looks bearish. This last lower high was broken by this bullish bounce at a major area of support. So this indicates a strong message from buyers pushing the stock up and a phase transition, right? So we got a nice pullback here that's about 80%. Typically we would look for 60 to 40% ideally, but again, because we're in that stage 2 upward trend, we bounced at major support, we broke secondary stage 4 downward trend, and then we're pulling back. What we have here is a buy setup essentially. So I'll zoom in here. So as this was pulling back and retracing, I kept an eye on it daily, and what I was looking for is at any point the prior day, did we break the prior day's high as we started this pullback? So no, 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 no. Then actually on the 9th here we can see that I put in a limit order just in case we broke the prior day's high, and which is right around 106.60 area. And on this day, September 10th, we did. So that triggered our entry here, September 10th, 8:50 a.m. We bought 74 shares, used the stop limit between these amounts. We got filled at 106.60, and I used a bracket order to add my stop loss and my target. So I use in my strategy 1 to 2 risk to reward, meaning that here we got entry around 106.60. Stop loss on a buy setup is going to be below the pivot, so sometimes this will be very tight if it's very clean moving, not whippy stock, or if it's whippy we can give it some breathing room. In this case I put the stop loss at 100, so right under, almost exactly under. We can see the low here is 100.95, and then so that's the 1 risk to 2 would be 1 to 2 ratio. So target after calculating that was right about here. I think it was 119.90. So 1 to 2. And you can see we entered September 10th, held for 1 day, and we hit target on September 12th at 119.90, which was our target limit order, and we sold. So this is one particular pattern I teach in my course. Buy setup, obviously you have to be proficient in candlestick analysis, identifying trends. Again, the moving averages can support all of that argument or can make it weaker. So yeah, essentially we took a win on this trade, and yeah, that's basically it for now. You can click on the link to the next video to see the first part of my Udemy course